It's story time. Story time. Let's read it story time. Story time. I'm geek this story time. Story time. You and me is story time. Story time. Let's achieve. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Story Time with me, Kayla. How's everyone doing out there? I hope you're doing well and making sure to stay safe. Now, today we have another special Arthur feature. Today we are going to take a look at a book from Arthur Crystal Farmer. And fun fact, I had a chance to meet Crystal earlier this year at a book fair in Chicago. So, without further ado, the book that we will be reading tonight is called Tom McNaulty and the Sugar Mutants, written by Crystal Farmer and illustrated by Tyrus Goshay. You ready to see what this book is all about? Ready, set, let's begin. Whoosh. Tom McNaulty and the Sugar Mutants, written by Crystal Farmer and illustrated by Tyrus Goshay. Here we go. She signed it. It says, "Happy brushing, Kayla and friends. Keep it going, Crystal Farmer." Thank you so much. She drew a little heart too. Here we go. This is a story about a boy named Tommie, or as he likes to call himself, Defender of the Teeth. Tommie wasn't always so interested in the health of his teeth. Tommie was quite the opposite. He loved junk food and hated brushing his teeth. One visit to the dentist sent out a signal that changed everything. Tommie came home after his dentist appointment holding a grocery bag full of vegetables. "What you got there, Tommie?" asked his dad. "Dinner," Tommie replied disappointedly. A bag full of groceries, vegetables sound good to me. You see, Tommie wasn't too fond of vegetables. He would much rather enjoy a few slices of pizza, a couple of candy bars, or his favorite, vanilla root beer. But eating junk food and not brushing your teeth are never a good combination. "The dentist said our little Tommie has his first cavity," his mom said. "So we did a little shopping to grab some healthier options." "The dentist says it's from some bacteria called Streptococcus mutans, and that I need to brush and floss regularly to get rid of them, or I'll end up with more cavities," Tommie grumbled as he walked up the stairs, dreading dinner time. After dinner, his mom and dad told him to brush his teeth really well and get ready for bed. While Tommie lay there thinking about the tiny hole in his tooth and the healthy foods that replaced his sweets, he heard a buzzing by his ear. "How did a fly get in here?" he asked himself. "I'm no fly, sugar," said a small voice. Tommie looked around and rubbed his ears. "I must be hearing things," he said, still looking for where the voice could have come from. "Oh, you're not hearing things," the voice replied with a small laugh. "My name is Tangerine, and I am your tooth fairy, honey." Tommie thought he must be dreaming. "Okay, say ah," she ordered. Just as my radar said. This tooth will belong to Mr. Kane if we don't act fast. We have to get going." Ooh. "Where are we going?" asked Tommie. "And who is Mr. Kane?" Before he could finish his sentence, Tangerine twisted the tooth on top of her wand and shrunk Tommie down to her size. "Whoa! You grew!" exclaimed Tommie. Tangerine smiled and said, "No, silly, I shrunk you, and we're going on a mission." She grabbed Tommie's hand, and off they went flying through the night. "Okay, we're here." "Where are we? And who is that?" asked Tommie, hoping he would finally get an answer to at least one of his questions. "This is Nicole, and just like you, she overeats junk food and rarely brushes her teeth. Her parents warned her, and she didn't listen. Now her teeth are under attack by Mr. Kane, the leader of the sugar mutants. Tommie laughed. Oh, okay, the joke's up. My parents put you up to this, didn't they? Unmoved by his response, she said, Tooth fairies don't just collect teeth and give you a gold coin. We're defenders for the teeth. And right now, this little girl's teeth are in danger. We have no time to waste. Mr. Kane is there trying to steal one of my teeth. We don't want Mr. Kane getting teeth now. Grabbing Tommie's hand, they flew into Nicole's room and her mouth. Tommie's jaw dropped. Crawling through her teeth was a moldy green-colored creature with razor-sharp teeth. Yummy teeth in my tummy. Molars are my favorite. Ugh. They always taste like roasted marshmallows. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh. How would a tooth taste? I don't think it would taste like a marshmallow. Suddenly, her glasses transformed into a bow and arrow, and the battle between them had begun. She fought for what seemed like hours until finally Mr. Kane ran away, accepting his defeat. I'll be back. We hope not. We don't want Mr. Kane coming back. Your wing! Yelled Tommie. Are you okay? Oh, this little rip? This is nothing. She waved her wand in the air, and her wing was back to normal. On the trip back home, Tangerine told Tommie all about Mr. Kane and how he preys on decaying teeth and receives messages from other Streptococcus mutants who live inside people's mouths. You can help me fight them. When you floss and brush your teeth, you are killing Streptococcus mutants who live in there. And eating healthier helps them stay away. Being a tooth fairy is hard work, Tommie said as they landed back into his room and he returned to his average size. Yes, it is, she sighed. Now get some rest, make smart choices, and encourage others to make smart choices too. When Tommie woke up the next morning, he thought for sure his encounter with the Tooth Fairy and the battle against Mr. Kane was a dream. But on top of his sink was a little gold button that said, Defender of the Teeth. Look at it. The end. And here's the bio for the author and illustrator. And here's a little reminder of how to brush your teeth. Let's go over them. Place your toothbrush at a 45-degree angle. Move your toothbrush gently back and forth for 2 minutes. Brush the inner, outer, and chewing surfaces of all your teeth. Brush the tongue to remove bacteria and to freshen your breath. Be sure to rinse thoroughly. And also floss in between the teeth where your brush can't reach. The end. Yes, K-Crew. Oral hygiene is so important. And believe me, I know junk food tastes so much better than eating regular food, right? I mean, who doesn't love a good bag of candy? But when we eat that bag of candy, we have to remember to brush our teeth and to floss so everything will be good. And if you like a lot of sweets, maybe you can try to eat something different. Like they say, grapes are nature's candy, which has a natural sweetness, and they're much more healthier, a better alternative. Now, to find your copy of Tom McNulty and the Sugar Mutants, make sure to visit her website, and also be sure to follow her on Facebook and Instagram. And also be sure to follow the illustrator, Tyrus Goshay, on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you, Crystal, for this submission, and thank you all out there for joining me. Are you ready to sing some goodbyes? Goodbye, 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 my friends. Goodbye to you. I hope to see you again real soon. Be proud of all your work tonight. Now climb in the bed and sleep real tight. On a count of 3, let's say goodnight. 1, 2, 3, good night.